Hi YouTube.
Hello.
So, this is about the George Zimmerman trial, Trayvon Martin trial, whatever you want to call it. So, here's my thoughts on it. You know what? Personally, I don't care if you get mad. Just throwing it out there before I say anything. I was going down my Facebook newsfeed and I saw somebody say that George Zimmerman is free. I knew it. He didn't deserve to be in jail anyway. He wasn't guilty. I've also saw the comments that said, you know,
it was a race issue.
He didn't do anything. He got attacked, and so, you know, he was just standing his ground. Here's my thoughts on it. Granted, I'm mixed and she's black. This has nothing to do with race.
Nothing.
Like, this video is not trying to pull the race card saying, oh, first off, before I say anything, he's not white, he's Mexican.
Mexican.
Okay?
If y'all want to call him some cum, I'm a wetback. But he's a Mexican. I didn't say that because, you know, I'm nice. But anyway, I'm just turning air out there.
Exactly. So, everybody's saying, oh, he's white. That's why he got off. Honey, he's not white.
Not why.
He's not white.
He's not white.
And here's the thing. I'm not about to pull the race card. I'm about to sit here and explain to you why he deserved to be guilty. First, nobody knows what happened that night except for Trayvon and Zimmerman. Zimmerman is alive. Trayvon is dead. Therefore, you don't have both sides of the story. You have one side of a person who's trying not to go to jail. Next, you know, Trayvon did not go and forcefully pull Zimmerman out of his car.
Nope. He didn't even know him.
Zimmerman was stalking Trayvon. And I understand your neighborhood watch. You're doing your job. You're supposed to watch the neighborhood. Exactly. But you're not supposed to stalk somebody.
No. Just because you see somebody outside with a hoodie, don't mean, okay, you may say, hey, what you doing out here, or whatever. But once the police tells you to stop following somebody, you just stop. That becomes stalking, and stalking is illegal. Just let you guys know that.
Exactly. Had he stayed in his car and listened to the police and let the police do their job like they told him that they would do.
And the police aren't doing their job now when they could have. I'm just saying.
Well, it's the jury's job, but
so
if you listen, Trayvon would be alive. This case would not be going on. So many people would not be peeved. You know?
Some people won't be stressed out.
Exactly. And so here's what I'm saying. First off, he didn't forcefully remove him from his car. Second off, he followed him. Now, if you were to get followed by some random dude, you don't know whether he's girl or boy.
He's older. He's old.
Exactly. And you know,
it's nighttime.
Like I said, only God knows what went on between those two and those two. So you don't know if he was calling out names to the boy. You don't know what, you know, because if I'm walking and I'm not paying attention to you, I wouldn't know you were following me.
Yeah.
Unless you were standing behind me yelling out stuff, you know. That way, and that...
Perhaps he probably provoked Trayvon. Because Trayvon, I don't know personally, but he seemed like a real nice kid. Maybe he was provoked. You know how someone in class, he just, Zimmerman probably was back there. Hey, yeah, you. And what's so threatening about a kid wearing a hoodie, having an Arizona tee, and saying what he's gonna do? Kill you with it?
Now here's the thing. People are trying to make Trayvon Martin seem guilty, and some people are trying to make Trayvon Martin seem innocent. The truth of the matter is that nobody's innocent in this case. Well, yes, Trayvon was known for fighting at school. So is it any shock that he would turn around and supposedly attack Zimmerman? No. But here's the thing. If somebody's sitting in the back there possibly provoking you, would you not turn around and go up there and confront them? I mean, you know, anybody would go up and confront somebody if they're, you know, doing only Lord knows what, you know? And, you know, you don't know why a person's following you. So, of course, you're going to defend yourself. Nobody's looking at the point that Trayvon is trying to defend himself. Okay? They're only looking at the point of Zimmerman trying to defend himself. Defending yourself, you don't have to pull out a gun. Because it's not like he was on his property. Nobody's on anybody's property. And so, if you're trying to stay out of jail, would you not have
lied? Do whatever you can not to go in jail.
Because if I'm walking, okay, I'm just walking, And, you know, I just turn around and say, he looks suspicious. And I'm not talking about Zimmerman, but I'm talking about Trayvon Martin. I'm going to be Trayvon Martin. And I'm just walking with my little, you know, Arizona and my Skittles that I just got from the store. And, you know, I'm just walking, chilling out.
On the phone with my girlfriend.
Chilling out. And then I say, hold on, you know what? I got a feeling somebody's watching me. I turn around and say, hold on, babe. And I go fight the dude.
No.
What kind of sense does that make? So you're just going to go over there and say that you were attacked? Honey, no. Honey, no. You're not, a dude with their back turned to you isn't just going to backtrace their steps and just start punching you.
And another thing, Zimmerman is like, have you seen Trayvon? Okay, Trayvon is like this tiny and Zimmerman's like this big. How can a kid that little overpower you, who was, and I repeat, was a police officer? No, you assaulted an officer. So if you can assault an officer, you're gonna let a little 17-year-old kid overpower you? I understand. I don't.
Like, and, you know, like I said, I'm not going to pull the race card, and everybody's saying, you know, you're hating white people, and there's so many people on my newsfeed talking about how they hate white people now because of this. Okay, a Mexican, that right there is ignorance. Not every white person in the world is bad. No. My mom is white.
My best friend's white.
Yeah, part white. You know, and not every black person in the world is bad. But, you know, you don't know what was going on in the Liberation Room. Some people might have, it could have been an overpowering vote. Nobody knows. That's why everybody's getting so mad over this. And granted, you know, you have a right to be angry. But at the same point, you don't know all the details. You don't know everything that happened that night. You don't know what happened between the verdict, you know, when they were going back and forth. You know, nobody knows.
So for all you guys who are threatening Zimmerman, sending him death notes and everything, you're just as bad as him because, A, you are stalking him, you're provoking Zimmerman because you're sending all of these things, same thing he pretty much did to Trayvon. And it's gonna end up in a retaliation. Am I correct?
And since everybody wants to pull the race card, I'm just gonna, you know, pull it out my pocket for a minute and say, boom. Okay, so it's mainly the black folks it's mainly the black community that is getting mad about this, saying it's a race thing and that they don't like white people anymore. So I'm about to pull the race card for a minute. You don't like any white people because of one person, one Mexican, or pretty much because I saw the jury and I didn't see any black folks on it, so a white jury. So okay, so you don't like white people because of this. That doesn't make you any better than Zimmerman. Mm-hmm. It makes you about the same, you know? Because if you want to say that Zimmerman did it because of race, now you hate white people because of their color. You know, they didn't kill Trayvon Martin. You know, Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin. Zimmerman is Mexican. Trayvon Martin is black. We understand this. We understand the color of their skin. We don't need you to constantly remind us of the color of their skin. You can see it.
I can see.
And so you're no better than him if you're sitting there talking about it's all about race. And granted, you know, some people want to make it that, but what I'm saying is that's not the focal point. The focal point is he was shot, he was killed, and all because Zimmerman did not listen to the police.
We lost one of our people.
Had Zimmerman listened to police, this wouldn't have been an issue. If I don't know, you know, if the jury deliberated about this, but that should have been a key point. Why didn't you stay in your car if the police told him to? Nobody was calling, reporting that
suspicious activity.
Yeah, nobody was calling support suspicious activity. So, you know, and it was no need. There was no need for this. So that's pretty much what I have to say on it. Sorry.
I believe he's guilty. I don't really care. I think he's guilty. Because of the fact of the matter is that one 17-year-old little boy, I'm not finished, one 17-year-old little boy is dead, and all y'all care about is, oh, he was worked, that's why he's dead. Y'all don't care how it happened. Y'all just care that it wasn't two black people. If it was two black people, that other person would have, no one really would care. If it was two white people, nobody would care. But since it's a black and Mexican and a white person, y'all care. That's the same thing as the Casey Anthony child. Everybody was saying, "Oh, she killed those kids." No, she was lying 30. We all know she killed that child. But you know what happened? She got not guilty. I don't know how. I don't know what she did or said, but she's not guilty, right? Same thing. I think it's kind of the same.
I think the court system is messed up.
The court system is messed up. Everything, America's messed up. Okay, I'm just saying, society, everything about this is messed up. And
if he kills once and gets away with it, what makes you think he won't kill again and not get away with it? His dad, I believe it's his dad, is on the court. Mm-hmm. So it just nothing that happened in this case, was any good because people are. What I know about, everybody's that people's going to pull the race card. People's going to use the fact that his dad was on the court system. People is going to use the fact that, he did this or he did that. And everybody's going to find a reason for him to be in jail. Everybody's going to find a reason that he was not in jail. But,
sorry.
But all I'm saying is that anybody who just shoots and kills somebody because of whatever does not deserve to not be in jail, honestly.
Both should have been in the house. They know it's past their bedtime anyway. Just saying.
Like, if you're going to... It just is all messed up.
It's off. Something's off about this.
Because I feel like Trayvon Martin did not get his...
the justice.
People don't really take the time anymore to actually deliberate. Definitely if they already have their minds made up about a trial. But, that's just my opinion of this whole situation.
And no, we didn't watch the case, but we still...
I know the verdict, and I know, the details.
Yeah.
But I don't know the details of that night. Like I said, I don't know the details of what happened behind closed doors with the verdict.
They were outside. There was no doors.
I don't know this stuff. But what I do know is, or what I feel is that the verdict was wrong in that it's not right. If you can get years for a dog...
Yeah.
Or whoever that man was with the dog.
Michael Vick. If you can get years for fighting dogs, how come Zimmerman can get years for killing a person, a human being? Said... If murder counts, this is one of the laws. Murder, you go to jail for life. He should be seeking 25 to life, or the death penalty. Just saying.
Right. People get in so much trouble for raping, and usually when you rape, you don't even kill the person, but you kill the person or whatever else. Or some people go to jail for abuse or when they fight or
much less than this.
People go to jail for much less than murder. They go to jail for fighting on the street. If me and her were fighting and after the first punch, we probably would have ended up going to jail. Mm-hmm. So all I'm saying is that something is flawed.
Yeah.
In whatever it is.
You can go to jail for just pulling on a gun on somebody because it's
potential murder.
Yeah. Aggravated assault, some junk like that. So he should have at least went to jail on some of the charges. At least he could have went for something other than, couldn't have been just for his murder, but like for, was that gun he had registered it? Did he register that gun in his name? It could be sold illegally. You don't know what Zimmerman does.
What I know is that to all the people out there, I'm sure this is going to be like another Casey Anthony trial where Zimmerman is just going to have to watch his back because there's so many people out there to get him now. Mm-hmm. He might have actually been safer in jail if they ever took that into account.
Not really, but
safer than he is out there now. Everybody knows his face.
True. No, but he's in the hiding though.
He needs to be in the hiding.
Casey Anthony's in the hiding. I don't know what she had to do.
So, yeah, guys.
Just my thoughts.
People are going to get angry at this or whatever, but like I said, I don't care. It's just my thoughts. I don't think people really have a right to be mad at an opinion or, people's thoughts. As you see, I'm not one of these people out here yelling and screaming about it, but all I'm saying is that something ain't right. Anyway, while I was talking, she's over here making signs and whatnot.
For that.
So, yeah, she made me a sign, which sucks, and she made her sign, which is awesome. Anyway, so she made this that says "Rest in Peace, Trayvon." Oh, you can't see it. See, it says "Rest in Peace, Trayvon Martin," and hers is really pretty. And I don't even get that pretty sign.
She didn't ask, so.
But
hey, Team White Skin.
I hope that Trayvon Martin can rest in peace, and that his family will be okay. My prayers go out to his family, because I feel like he didn't get the justice he deserves. His family's going to be so distraught that their baby boy didn't get the justice that they deserve. And I also think
this took too long for them to just put a case in, because this happened like 2 spring breaks ago. Actually, it happened 2 spring breaks ago. They should have had all of this finished and not just now put that stuff through. I'm just saying.
So that's what happened. So, alright, everybody have a good night.
Deuces.
Bye, YouTube.
Twerk team.
2013.